Welcome to our exploration today of forgiveness. Forgiveness is such an interesting, cyclical, spiral process that in all honesty, we're constantly working on. So may we not strive for forgiveness within this, while also at times setting ourselves free. Forgiveness is not necessary, and yet it is a feeling that when we can touch it, invokes healing and peace and forward momentum. This unfolding spiral process of forgiveness. And so moving into this space, just settling into your breath. As we begin to move into this beautiful, mindful space of forgiveness. Setting our intention to perhaps, for one moment or two, touch forgiveness for others, or perhaps even forgiveness for ourselves. I forgive myself for things I have done. I ask forgiveness for things I have done. I will consider the forgiveness of others, and I embrace the unfolding process of forgiveness. I forgive myself for being unable to forgive, as I forgive others for not being able to forgive. I invite forgiveness of myself and others if it is in my highest good. And yet, at the same time, I acknowledge the pain I have experienced. And I send myself forgiveness and love, and perhaps even self-compassion. I consider the idea that I may release the parts of my suffering that are ready to be released. And I may also hold sacred the parts of my suffering that are not quite ready to be released. I breathe into my heart space, just feeling the expansion that comes with even just the consideration of forgiveness in our lives. Forgiveness for ourselves, forgiveness for others, an openness and willing to see the multifaceted nature of the unfolding of ourselves and others. Perhaps embracing the learning and awareness that comes from making mistakes And then in turn, also inviting forgiveness. Watching that process unfold like a wave that we move closer to and away from forgiveness at the same time even. That there are depths to our being and layers of the experience of forgiving. That perhaps there are even aspects of ourselves we don't even know yet that need forgiveness. Playing within curiosity of this idea that we may even have to be willing to forgive ourselves before we forgive another. And noticing the conflictual nature that comes in both wanting to forgive and also wanting to withhold forgiveness. So I come back to the breath. I forgive myself for things I have done. I ask forgiveness for the things I have done. I can consider the forgiveness of others. And I can embrace the unfolding process of forgiveness, while also forgiving for being unable to forgive, and forgiving others for not being able to forgive. Again, acknowledging the pain that you have experienced and sending yourself forgiveness and love. And releasing the parts of your suffering that are ready to be released and forgiven. As we embrace forgiveness as a beautiful, messy, integral part of our humanity. Namaste.